Hey folks, Trubie here to talk to you about Dice Masters. I'm up here on a Saturday. Just did the HeroClix Xavier School OP event. It was fun. I actually do like the new HeroClix set. I tend to mark out for the X-Men stuff, so I had to play it. But you're not here about HeroClix. I'm here to talk to you about Dice Masters. So last weekend we had our villains event, affiliation event, and I brought villains to that event. But unfortunately, I am not going to do a team breakdown today because I didn't get to play. When we have an odd number of players, I sit out. That's my promise to you. When you play here at Four Horsemen, you came to play Dice Masters, you're playing Dice Masters. I will sit out, you play, no buys. So yeah, I don't mind. I'm totally cool with it. I like watching people play. I love Dice Masters, even if I'm not playing it. One thing I did actually have on my team that I was kind of excited about, this little interaction with Cheetah and Malekith. So Cheetah, from the Superman Wonder Woman starter, hard to read, I'll read it to you. While Cheetah is active, when you field a non-Cheetah villain character die, draw a die from your bag and prep it. So, okay, that's fine. But then you have Malekith. So, while Meowketh is active, your sidekick character dice get +1/+1 and gain the villain affiliation. So with those two together, every time you field a sidekick, you get to prep a die. That might be something to do with like the D&D ring or the new Xavier, Professor Xavier Global. There's also Star Labs. Captain America. So yeah, it's a handy little combo. That'll just go into the Zen bin for some other time. I have the team together. It'll stay together till I get to play it. Next constructed event, I might bring it. But that's not what I'm going to talk to you about today, though. Today, instead of a team breakdown, I'm going to talk to you about an event we've got coming up. We are doing, this Sunday, our very first Draft Pack Cube event. And we're going to, since it's our first event, we're going to go all the way back to the first set and do AVX. Now you may be saying, wait, AVX didn't have draft packs? They do now, thanks to me. Hey. Sorry, I'm actually kind of excited about what I did here, but I'll get to that in 1 second. But yeah, so AVX did not have draft packs, but we're going to make some. And that's why we call it a Cube event. So Cube is something that was in Magic the Gathering. It's a way for players to bring like old cards that you aren't going to see a lot, like your bayous and tundras and volcanic islands, whatever. And you'll see those in the Cube event. You draft, then you play, and then you return the cards to the owner at the end of the event because you don't want to be walking out with someone's tundra. I know Magic people you don't know, but those are expensive cards. So for Dice Masters, I wanted to try to do something similar. And you hear people talking about cubes all the time. But I specifically really like the draft packs. I like them a lot. I think they're pretty awesome. So I like that format where you get 2 dice per card and 12 cards, 2 basic actions. So I figured I'm going to write some software to allow you to make your own draft packs. And that's what we're going to show off today and how it works. This is still a work in progress. So yeah, I may stumble on some bugs here, we'll see. But as you see, it's a Trubie's draft pack generator. Yeah, I put my name on it. A little bit of vanity showing through, I'll admit it. But, and also you got the handlebar mustache. Had to do it. But, yeah, I'm not a UI person. I am a software engineer, but I'm good at making things do what I want them to do, and that's what I've been doing here. So, yeah, getting right into it. So we have, you can set any set you want, any basic actions you want, and image size is basically just the size of the images that are going to show up here in a second. So let me point that way. This is to make it more manageable. So if you just have the thumbnails, it's easier to scroll through everything. But I'm going to keep it at small size. You should be able to make out the cards pretty easily. But yeah, so here we have all the sets that have been released, as well as all Marvel, all DC, all Ninja Turtles, all D&D, modern Marvel, modern DC, modern D&D. But for this Sunday, we just did AVX, so I'm going to leave AVX on there. And basic actions. So when you have something like Deadpool, which did not have basic actions, well, you can choose what set you want to use basic actions from. So I want to use, let's do just the ones from Heroes in a Half Shell. But for this first test here, we're just going to do AVX and show you what that's going to do. So hit the get packs, takes about 3-4 seconds. Has a lot to process here. But then goes and gets images for all the cards that are going to be in your draft packs. So pack 1, pack 2, pack 3. I'll scroll down through them here. And so our first pack, you have the 2 basic actions, Smash and Force Beam in this case. And then you have a super rare and a rare, 3 uncommons, and then 7 commons. Pack 2 is the same. You got 2 Wolverines, kind of crazy. But super rare Wolverine and rare Wolverine, well, you got 3 Wolverines in one pack. Yeah, then you have the 3 uncommons, the 6 or 7 commons. But then you go into the next packs, pack 3, 4, 5, 6 through 8. It's 2 rares and then 4 uncommons, 6 commons. So I'm creating an entire countertop display. And if you were going to have less than 8 people, just fire this up, roll 8 dice, or roll a die or how many players you're going to have, and figure out which ones you're going to bring. That's probably what I'm going to do. I have 8 of these already made. I actually have my big chunk of AVX dice ready to go for tomorrow. And yeah, it's easy enough to just sit wherever you want. What I did find, still in testing phase, that the most annoying thing isn't the cards, but putting together all these dice. So I'm going to add to this, probably when I get home this evening, is a card count. So it's saying, there are 5 Human Torches. Well, there aren't going to be 5, but there are 2 Human Torches, there are 4 Black Widows. So you know ahead of time, okay, I've got 4 Black Widows, I need to get 8 dice for the draft packs. It should be a little handier, a little easier to use. But, and something else I've done, which I'm hoping, I said draft was dead in a previous video. It's not. We're just going to do cube drafts now. So like TMNT, Ninja Turtles. It wasn't a cube, or it wasn't a draftable set. So let's just get Ninja Turtles. Get packs. Give it a sec. There we go. We've got draft packs for Ninja Turtles. The bad thing with Ninja Turtles is when you try to do it this way, the dice counts. If you still want to do 2, you're going to need, I think, 4 boxes of Ninja Turtles to be able to pull that off. If you just do 1 die per, like a old school draft, but still with the draft packs, then you can get away with just 2 boxes. Because you'll at least need 2 boxes for the number of cards. Because you can't do a 96, I think 96 cards in a gravity or a countertop display, and there's only 48 in a box. So that's you're going to need at least 2 boxes. Or you could also, instead of doing just TMNT, you could mix together both TMNT and do all Ninja Turtles. And we'll do all Ninja Turtles basic actions as well. Give that a second, and there we go. We've got our Ninja Turtles draft packs. I haven't tested this yet, but I'll probably be trying to do this sometime at an event in the near future. I'm also hopeful that one of the main reasons I wanted to do this was for the upcoming, when we have the 40K, when there's the 40K set and the 2 team packs. And with Avengers Infinity, there'll be the campaign box and the 2 team packs. A campaign box and 2 team packs is 96 cards. That is exactly what you would need in order to do a gravity or a countertop display. So, might work. I'm anxious to see how it works, how if there's any tweaking that needs to be involved. But yeah, I'm keeping draft alive. I'm trying to keep draft alive. Granted, there might be more drafts in the future. It's just in the foreseeable future, there isn't any. So hopefully this will fill in the gaps. Because I still love draft, and this is just a fun thing for us to do with our locals. There was something else I was going to say about this, and I don't remember what it was now. Yeah, I hate when I have those lapses of cognition. Yeah, what was I going to say? Well, doesn't matter. If it was important, I'd remember it. But here we go, folks. Hopefully, all of you out there will be able to play with this soon. I'm going to have this on the Dice Coalition website. That's dicecoalition.com. It will probably have its own URL at some point, like DP for draft packs. dp.dicecoalition.com. That's probably going to be the final URL when I get this all narrowed down to like a nice solid the version when I think I've fairly well organized or ironed out all the bugs. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it works, and hopefully you guys will be too. So that's the extent of it. So yeah, nothing else to say. Hopefully I'll have a report on how the AVX Cube draft went, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope to see you on Sundays.